Greetings everyone and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic here on Ragplays. It's been about a week since I recorded the last session, and as any who have been following along will know, a lot had happened in the last one. I decided in the interim period that I would write up a quick blurb to kind of get within the character's headspace going forward now. So, returning to the game, we find our hero isolated and gazing into his mask, strange feelings of familiarity tied to it now making perfect sense to him. Alas, the man that was Telemachus Riken is being pulled in two directions. Against the Jedi, hating them for deceiving him, despising them for using him as a pawn, but at the same time against himself, guilt-stricken for his parting words to Bastila, hating the villainous role he played in her life, robbing her of her youth and relentlessly hunting her as Darth Revan. He just can't comprehend how such an unfaltering love could grow between them, bonding herself to him because she couldn't stand to see him die, only to be forced into an impossible position by the Jedi, having to deceive him in order to end the threat he created. He just doesn't understand how it's possible that she loved him enough to sacrifice herself to save him after all he had done. To risk her own life, to save the most evil man in the galaxy twice over. She is unblemished in his eyes. So what will he do? From day one of this LP, I've always considered the possibility that Revan could fall, and to be honest, I still don't know how it's going to play out. I intentionally gave his character a certain unpredictability and a touch of danger owing to the thin line between good and evil he was walking. For a long while now, we've been seeing his character's innate nobility shining through, but he's always had a wild side that was only partly tamed by Bastila's gentleness. She was helping him steer the ship, but she's gone now, and he's on his own again. I wouldn't be surprised if we begin seeing the darker side of him come out to play more often, now that they're separated and her calming influence is removed. Often I think we're going to see him struggle to do the right thing. If any get in his way, he's going to handle them. If any oppose him, he'll remorselessly bring them to heel. Still, some hope remains. Regardless of his disdain for the Jedi, he knows the Sith cannot be allowed to endure. They are unrepentantly evil. Whoever he is now, Darth Revan is dead, and the man that was Telemachus Riken is no more. He doesn't have the time to sort out all the competing fragments left over. Revan must become who he is, through swift and decisive action. Only by conquering Malak and rescuing Bastila can he claim his true identity and find redemption. No time for brooding or wallowing in self-pity, no time for contemplation. He must move forward. He must rescue his love and make Malak pay for the pain he's inflicting on her. Even now he can feel her crying out through their bond. He knows what he has to do. So let's do it. And first, let's get this damn mask off, shall we? Back into some more into our comfy blues. Yeah. Still not sold on the headgear. Alright, so, yeah, I needed to get my thoughts written down on the situation, because I knew I was never going to be able to articulate all that on my own. So, better that I spare you all the ramblings and just cut to the meat and potatoes. This will probably be the last time that we're going to be doing a whole lot of talky talk in the LP, other than, within the game itself. At least until we get to the next big point in the plot, which isn't going to be for some time, probably not until next year. So you'll all have a break up until that point. Right now, we're just going to dig into the meat and potatoes of the game, I suppose. Speaking of those meat and potatoes, we've landed on Tatooine. We probably had an update last time. Let's see the completed quests here. Yeah, good luck finding it and all this, right? Too bad we can't actually just Organized by area. Leviathan, there we go. Captured by the Leviathan. You've escaped the Leviathan and survived a confrontation with Darth Malak himself. But the cost of your survival is high. Bastila is now a prisoner of the Dark Lord, and you must come to grips with the shocking revelation that you are, in fact, Darth Revan, the former Lord of the Sith. And to grips we will come. I'm trying to think of all the things we have yet to do on board this ship, and I suppose really the only thing that I can think of is to talk to all the crew, since we're here. Maybe some of them will have something to say, question mark, about us being Darth Revan. I doubt it. Yeah, he does not care. Of course not, because he's a droid. I don't even know why we ask the droids whether they'd be on our side or not. I mean, they're kind of obligated. Zalbar. Something I want. Oh, he has something to say. Well, that's novel. How do you feel about me being Revan? You rescued me from the Gamorrean slavers. It does not matter to me if you are called Telemachus Riken or Revan. I have sworn a life debt to you. I will stay with you to the end, Telemachus Riken, and I will judge you on your actions as I see them, not on a history I have never known. Well, that's swell, man. I appreciate that. I don't know how much Telemachus is really gonna appreciate that, but I do as a player. Not that Mac wouldn't be appreciative, or Revan, as we're going to have to start calling him now. I don't think Revan would cling to the false identity he'd been assigned to. I think he'd be quickly casting it aside. Mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to talk about me being Revan.
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
So it doesn't bother you at all?
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malak's the one who tried to destroy Taris.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Mission. Alright. It's those two. Of course, Bastila is gone, so I wish there was just a way to see the entire party. We've got Canderous, we've got Karth. Karth is going to be the last one we talk to. There's HK, Jolie, and Juhani. So we'll hit the garage first. HK?
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
So, you belonged to Revan originally.
Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned.
It's probably better it worked out this way, HK.
Observation. You may be right, Master. This way we are reunited, and neither of us has suffered permanent termination.
Am I very much like the Revan you knew?
Observation. You are different in many fundamental ways, Master. You have a concern for life that is unsettling. This cannot solely be caused by memory loss. I do not know how to explain it. Regardless, you do seem to be improved overall from the human I once knew.
Well, do you happen to know anything about the Starforge?
Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets.
Well, you must have spent some time around Malak and I. Can you tell me anything about him?
Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then.
Well, I appreciate the loyalty, HK. So, why the meatbag references?
Answer. It was you who programmed me thus, Master.
Oh, no.
Your pupil once asked me what I thought of him, and I informed him of his meatbag status. He was unimpressed. But you found the reference humorous. You changed my programming so that I would continue to use the term. It drove your pupil to extreme lengths of frustration.
What a troll. So, Malik was the original meatbag. I like that idea.
Observation. Of course you do, Master. You did then as well.
Well, that'll be all, HK. Glad to have you on my side.
As you desire, Master. Signing off.
Cool. That's cool. I wonder actually if, HK-47's quest is completed as well. It seems the mystery of HK-47 has finally been solved. The person who sent the droid on his original assassination mission was you. HK-47 was a Sith assassination droid and the personal bodyguard of Darth Revan. Against all odds, HK-47 returned to his master without even knowing it. Cool. Canderous?
Yeah, what do you want?
Nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Alright, last two are Juhani and Jolie. Speak to Juhani.
How can you possibly be Revan? I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith that something was wrong with it. The man who saved me could never go completely to the dark side.
I regret any of the harm I may have caused, Johnny.
It is good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail.
You will do fine, Johnny. I know you will.
Thank you for placing your confidence in me. I only wish I had your heart as well. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it.
Interesting. Only wish she had our heart as well. Juhani has taken the news of your past rather well. She believes that the good in you, she knew as Revan, could never fully be extinguished. You should not abuse her trust in you. We won't. Of course not. Of course we won't.
My KotOR blood seethes at the thought of that man still running free.
Yeah.
I cannot stand still when I think about it, but I will not give in to the dark side either. He will pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely be following us. Me. If we could find him first, then he may not be able to set in motion whatever he has in store for us.
Don't worry, we'll find him. That I promise as well. Alright, let's go speak with old man Jolie here. In fact, I should probably drop a quick save here before we jump into that and check out the recording to make sure that we're all squared away. So I will just go ahead and do that, guys. And be right back. Alright, we're good. Jolie?
Got something on your mind, do you?
What do you know about the Sith?
Bad men. Women, too, to be fair.
You must know more than that.
Oh, indeed. They make a fine sandwich, also. But don't tell the Jedi Council I said that.
Your secret is safe with me. You must know something more important than that.
And just what gave you the impression that I know anything more about the Sith than you do?
You did. You said you fought them.
Oh, that's right. Damn the ears of the young. I was expecting you to be your usual inattentive self when I mentioned that. So it's true, yes. I fought plenty of Sith. That was during the time of Exar Kun. Oh, 40 years ago now. Has it been that long?
Are these Sith the same as the ones who followed me to war?
No, of course not. The Sith have come and gone for ages. They were not called the Sith many thousands of years ago, perhaps. But the dark side was always present, without a doubt. Oh, sure, occasionally the light side comes close to vanquishing the dark. But the dark always returns. The fact that Exar Kun was defeated didn't mean the Sith would never return, as they obviously have now. Everyone knows that.
So tell me what you know about the Sith.
A Sith believes he commands the Force, but it is the dark side who commands him. You know this.
Yes.
There was little else I could truly add.
He does know it. You mentioned Exar Kun before. I know some of his history, but I'd like to hear what you'd have to say on the matter.
Exar was a Jedi who was corrupted by ghosts of the old Sith, or so they say. He attempted to conquer the Republic and create a new golden age of the Sith.
Sort of like Revan. I mean, me. I assume he was killed.
Better to say he was defeated, but essentially, yes. The victory did not come easily, however.
Well, what happened during the war with Exar Kun, then?
That is not a pleasant time to remember. After Exar Kun fell to the dark side, he attempted to recruit other Jedi to his cause. What surprised us, what took us completely unprepared, was how utterly successful he was. Many Jedi joined him and became Sith themselves. Why they did, I will never truly know, but they did. Battle broke out throughout the Order, pupil against master. We fought ourselves.
That must have been difficult.
Yes, more than difficult. Next to impossible. How do you fight against someone you love? Pah, I dislike such memories. It leaves a taste in the mouth that... it is a sadness I thought I'd put aside long ago. Ask me about the war some other time, just not now. I would prefer to be by myself for now.
I'm sorry, Jolie. We'll say no more on the matter for now. Jolie talked about the Sith and mentioned that he had been involved in the Sith War involving the infamous Dark Jedi Exar Kun. It was obviously an unpleasant memory for him, however, and he told you to ask him about it later when you've gained more experience. Very video gamey. Yeah, this is where Jolie's dialogue starts to get really interesting, the further you go into his experiences in the Sith War, the Great Sith War. The story of Exar Kun and Ulic Qel-Droma, which we've touched on before. That'll have to wait for another day. We've progressed his plot, at least, for now. Telemachus, Revan, I should say, had his... well, his whole countenance darkened when he said, when he heard Jolie say he was fighting against people that he loved. Desperately hopes that that fate won't befall Bastila. Only one man left that we must make peace with.
Yes, what's on your mind?
We need to talk, Karth. About me being Darth Revan.
If you're ready to talk, then yes. So am I.
And...
I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't.
Why can't you?
I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died, but it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. Despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the darkness that must surely be there, it isn't who you are. That's why I can't hate you, why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice, and there won't be any turning back.
What if I make the wrong choice, Karth?
Well, then I hope I can save you from yourself.
Big bro moment. Big bro moment. We like Karth. Revan has a lot of respect for Karth. And he's gonna do everything he can to not let his friend down for the faith he's placing in him here. This is, it's big. Alright. That's out of the way. The last bit of business that we have on the Ebon Hawk is to equip some of our party members with some of the new gear we've got from the Leviathan. I also should make note before we get going that I've removed my repair skill that I had bumped up for the sake of HK's storyline. I don't want to be reaping benefits from that any more than I had to, not that I used it anyway. But that's gone. I also took a point off of stealth, which I had just for testing something, and I'd forgotten to remove it. All of our powers are the same for now. It'll remain to be seen if I don't redistribute that into something else. I might, depending on how many more powers we get, I might say we never had Valor and retcon it to be the case where we've selected Force Immunity or Force Resistance, something like that. Something more useful than a low-level Valor might be. If I can get to 3 levels of it, then we'll see. But for now, it's fine. All of our feats are the same. Other than that, the last thing, I opted to remove, I believe it was 20 points off of our alignment, so we've fallen further for Revan's actions on for his last words to Bastila, for lashing out in anger against Malak and, you know, really wanting to murder him there. He's fallen a bit. We're not too far fallen yet. We're not evil, but we're at risk. We're in peril. There's always the peril of the dark side, but Revan is going through a lot of shit right now. So he's got to be extra careful if he wants to stay who he is. I'm a little baffled as to why we weren't able to access Canderous' dialogue or anything new from him, but maybe it'll spring up once his quest activates, whenever it happens to activate. I think it should pop up on Manon once we get there. Not to spoil too much, I won't give away what it is, but just a little thing. So, what did we get from all of our experience? We got this Verpine prototype shield, which I forgot to look at. Now, manufactured by the Verpine, these forearm shields are based on highly modified Arcanian designs. They are a must-have item for the professionally trained soldier, or professional soldier, though they need to be replaced when the maximum number of activations are expended. So what does it do? Deflection of cold, energy, sonic, heat, electrical for 70 points, duration for 200 seconds, or until the max is taken, so it's been used once. That's one of the things we've got. We didn't pick up anything new there, I don't think. We did pick up this bio-antidote package, which we can't use yet anyway, and I wouldn't use it even if I could because it sucks. We got a bunch of new armor, which most of it is going to be sold. We've lost Bastila's items, which are unfortunate. Whatever was on her that we didn't get off. I took the Circlet of Suresh off because I hate the way it looks. So we've got that still. But her saber's gone, her shields, her gauntlets, her implants, her belt, it's all bye-bye for now, until we rescue her, if we can. The main other thing that we got from all of that, I don't think we got a single crystal, so we don't have to worry about weapons. were droid upgrades. We've got, well, let's just see, huh? HK, oh yes, we also got the Sith Assassin pistol. 6 to 9 energy, 1 to 10 ion. This is a special version of the Assassin pistol. There's actually two in the game. There's one that Admiral Kareth holds, which is this one. And there's the standard version. This is actually a pretty good weapon, all things considered. But, +5 weapon, in fact. It's very, very good. But the damage sucks, so... Well, I mean, it doesn't suck that badly. Strictly speaking, it'd probably be better, if we just gave... Yeah, we've got a bunch of assault rifles left over. Blaster rifles, repeating rifles, all this stuff. Surprisingly, no Sith sniper rifles. That was weird. But I'm gonna just leave HK with this. He's got an advanced targeting computer on. Do we have anything else that we can put on him? Put the superior targeting computer on, but what sort of feats does he already have? Feats. Yeah, the only thing he doesn't have are the heavy weapons. So maybe that'll benefit him? Let's check it out. What does the superior targeting computer give? That's equipped already. What is the advanced better? Ooh. I mean, apparently not. We already had one. So I don't understand. Okay. Well, we'll keep the superior equipped. Or no, we'll equip the superior one. Because that gives specialization for blaster rifles and pistols. And, just those, huh? Doesn't give us the one for heavies. Well, regardless, that's good. He's got an advanced flamethrower. He has a carbonite projector Mark II. What other stuff did we get out of this? We got a regular carbonite projector. We got another advanced stun ray. We'll forget about all that. Droid heavy plating. Type 3. Type 3. So both of those are fine. And as for his shield, he's got an energy shield level 2 he could equip. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep the Enviro shield on HK. We will look at T3. Bendex Blaster and Zabrak Blaster. Ooh, I could actually throw the Sith Assassin pistol. Oh my goodness, that's... Yeah, in fact, this is just better, isn't it? Same range. Yeah, that's going to be going on T3. 19 to 20. 20 to 20. Possibility of a stun. An even better possibility of a stun. This should be balanced as well. Yes, it is. And a +5 attack modifier. I mean, come on. Too good to pass up. Maybe we'll even put that in slot 1. Yeah, we will, in fact. None there. Sith Assassin pistol and Bendex Blaster, I think. Yes. Okay. He's got heavy plating type 3 as well, so we don't need to do anything with that. He's got a energy shield level 2, advanced stun ray, advanced shield disruptor, so he's good on that front. He's got the security domination interface, he's got the motion sensors type 1. Gonna throw on the +3 there, I think. Give him even better stats. CT3's skills here. One. Could he benefit from the advanced targeting computer more? I don't think he could actually gain the next feat in that, so no, there's no point. Yeah, okay. But his skills should be through the roof, I would think. Yeah. Awareness. Slightly better than what it was. Surprisingly, he doesn't have very good awareness. I mustn't have been bumping it. He's got very good computer use. Bad demolitions, bad stealth. Awareness is okay. Great repair, great security. Bad treat injury. No surprise. Okay. That'll work. I did also have that extra energy shield. Like I said, I'm not going to equip that, I don't think, unless there's somebody. Now, let's just take a look around. He's good. He's good. Oh, that's a droid. Fine, fine. Mission has Brejik's armband and a Sith energy shield. What does this have? I mean, it's better, technically. What does it look like? It's not bad. I think we'll stick her with keep her with the Sith one for now. Zalbar has got Sith energy shields. 5 and 5. He's got an adrenaline amplifier. Okay. Give Zalbar the nerve amplifier belt, but I don't see a point. We don't ever use him anyway, so... yeah, we're good. All these Gizka. Breeding like rabbits. Right, we also have the box that we have to deliver. That's why we came here, more or less. Yeah, it's still here. The Sith didn't confiscate it, so that's good news. What else? What else? Workbench. We did get some upgrades, didn't we? Let's see. Pretty sure all of these are just... yeah. Oh my goodness, we kept Bastila's lightsaber for some reason. Didn't realize that. She must have all her other stuff, though. That's odd. Why would they let us keep that? What was she wearing before? A power belt, I think. No, we don't have that anymore. So she took everything but her weapon and the headgear because they took it off beforehand. But she doesn't have her saber. That's weird. I guess because the crystals in it, they didn't want to deprive us of those. That's probably what it was. Still, that doesn't make sense. Right. Get back in. Upgrade. Upgrade, yeah. Ranged. Andorus is good. That's good. Karth's weapon is good. Zalbar, also good. Melee. Good. 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 Armor. Good. 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 I guess I didn't get upgrades. Weird.